Is Keke Palmer lying on Darius Jackson? Keke Palmer is filing for sole custody of her child and is accusing her ex, Darius Jackson, of being abusive. Is there any truth to these claims? Let's examine all the facts. Keke Palmer requested a restraining order against Darius Jackson, who, according to some reports, was a stay-at-home dad when they were together. Court documents allege that Jackson abused Palmer multiple times throughout their relationship. There is supposedly video evidence of the event where they're saying he lunged for her neck, struck her, and stole her phone. You can see right here in these images that they're clearly tussling over something. Doesn't necessarily look like he's trying to hit her or hurt her in any kind of way. It looked like there's tussling over something, and it said that there was an incident about the cell phone. It looked like he's trying to snatch a cell phone from her. Now, some people looked at this shot and interpreted it as he pushed her down, but no, that's not exactly what happened. Because when you look at these two shots together, the shot on the right, he's further away from her than what he was on the shot on the left. So basically, it just looks like he tussled the phone away from her and she's not being flung across the room right here. This is the first step in her trying to get up to go chase him. And then you can look and see where he's further away, more into the other room right here. And you could clearly tell on this image that she's closer to getting up. It's a matter of physics. If this was the picture of the initial push and this was the picture of her further ascension to the couch, the further she ascends to the couch, the further he would ascend into the other room. The fact that he's closer in this picture when she has ascended further, and he's further in this picture where she hasn't ascended as much, that means that this is an image of him walking away and her getting off of the couch, not being thrown onto the couch, which means that all that happened is he won the tussle for the phone. And some people said that this was him choking her, but unless he has the wingspan of Victor Wembanyama, he wasn't choking her. His hands would be at her chest. They're tussling and fighting over a cell phone. That's what happened here. He's on his way right now to lock himself in the bathroom so he can go through her message and see if she's actually, hooking up with Usher. Oh, and speaking of Usher, he was trying to break up happy families all summer. Nobody was safe. When he said, "Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real," that's what nigga for real. He wasn't playing. He even got a song where he said, "Don't check me. It was your girl who let me." Usher don't be playing. He going for it. But that whole Usher scenario that went viral, that's really the true reason why I don't buy the story that Darius Jackson was ever abusive to this woman. If she was actually being abused, she would have felt that Ike Turner stare from 1,000 miles away when she was up there on that stage spinning and twirling for Usher. And then she mocked him in a music video with Usher, and she mocked him on stage a few more times, and she mocked him all over social media. These aren't the actions and behaviors of an abused woman. He's the one that had to go to the internet for support when he didn't feel like he was being heard in this relationship. Like, he's the one acting like he's abused. But of course, after reports of abuse, the family came out and went to the internet. Darius Jackson's brother made a subtweet where he didn't say any names, but we know who you're talking about. Then Keke Palmer's mom was the hit dog that hollered.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is, I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter, the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What?
And the brother responded with this, basically stating that the mom is flat out lying and he never made any of those statements. Now, a lot of social media users in the comment sections are making statements that suggest that the mom must be telling the truth because we never heard her speak on anything after her daughter has been in the limelight for 20 years or so. So if she's opening her mouth to speak now, it has to be serious. It has to be true. Not necessarily. The mom has motivation to lie. Keke Palmer has motivation to lie because they both have a bag to protect. If a stay-at-home dad with a clean reputation and image can get primary custody or even some form of joint custody, Keke Palmer is going to have Tyrese problems. That alimony and child support is going to hit hard. Before all of this stuff started happening, I didn't even know what Keke Palmer was even famous for. I just found out that was her in Akila Got Stung by the Bee.